Scorpio, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for December 1st through the 10th. We're going to take a look at what you may not see coming and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all are enjoying your week and you have a lovely weekend ahead. Let's get started. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Scorpio today. All right, Spirit. What can Scorpio anticipate the first 10 days? Ooh, these all want to come out in a group. Rose leading the top. Ooh, interesting. Roses always symbolize, for me, a feeling of romance, right? Romance may be in the air for some of you. Oh, it even says romance is in the air. Well, I kind of guessed that. This is a newer deck to me. Interesting. Romance is in the air for you, Scorpio. Flowers, wow. Seeing a double message. Happiness. I'm hearing that song by Miley Cyrus, I Can Buy Myself Flowers. So some of you, this is self-love. Others of you, this is definitely a divine union type of love. I think you have an opportunity to be happy, regardless of a feeling of romance coming from outside of you or within you. I've been romanticizing my life for a long time now, where it has nothing to do with anybody else. Because when we do that, oftentimes, and it's beautiful, right? I'm not going to knock having love come from the outside toward you. But your validation is always derived from within. And when you do that, and you make that of paramount importance, all the other stuff is just, it's extra, right? It's extra. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yeah, you may have an opportunity to be romanced or to turn up the volume on romance, but there's something that Spirit is keenly making you aware of around follow your intuition and trust your instincts during the first 10 days around any, I'm hearing burgeoning, I don't even say that word, burgeoning love experience or something that's a newer person, a newer offer. We have Rainbow also coming out with this grouping. The most difficult part of a situation is over. And then chain of events that will affect your life. So I am seeing romance being highlighted the first 10 days and a feeling of overall happiness. You really need to trust your psychic ability right now, your intuition. As you go about the first beginning of December, there's this powerful opportunity to blend. I'm seeing the Two of Cups and the Light Seers, where you really blend all of the colors, all bleed into one when it comes to the light, the prism of light, and the spectrum of love. So you might be getting love coming from all angles, and this sequence of events that lead you to an expansion, a feeling of greater love in your life. Let's see what the tarot has to say. They are indicating that love is going to be directly highlighted for you. Let's see what's going on in your love lives. Because that's what we'll see though. Let's see if that's what wants to come out. Romance is in the air for Scorpios. Now that you're beginning of a new cycle after Scorpio season, that's not surprising to me. And we're also deep in Sag season. I would be careful meeting anybody during retrograde season. If it's somebody brand new, I wouldn't commit too quickly. Because anyone you meet during this 3-week time period, a lot of times it's going to offer you an important lesson. Especially in the first few weeks of interaction. And if this is someone you've been dealing with, there is a spirit of let's get back in this vibe, right? That nice exchange of love vibe where we ain't got no problems with each other. I'm hearing some of you trying to put problems in the past, lay them to rest so it's not creating as much strife. All right, let's see. What you don't see coming. 2 of Cups. Why am I not surprised, Scorpio? Love is in the air. What about this love, Spirit, does Scorpio need to know? Ooh, okay. Now I'm seeing the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you feel like, you know what? Either you don't feel like your needs are being met. 5 of Pentacles is this feeling of not having enough. What is this not enoughness? Traditionally, 5 of Pentacles is turning someone away, putting them out in the cold and saying, you're not going to be part of my life. It's a feeling of lack. We can condense all of these, circumstantial events, evidence to indicate what does the 5 of Pentacles mean? What does it really feel like? Well, it's a feeling of lack. And because of the cards around it, you could say, oh, this is financial lack because it's Pentacles. But honestly, it's something going on in a connection that you may be bound to. This could be somebody you're living with. It could be someone you're committed to, or you could be deciding whether you should commit to them. But there's something off here. What's off? I want to find out what is off. Why is the Five of Pentacles showing up here and what you don't see coming in a love situation? Something's not right. Either it hasn't been right for some time. We have the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles, or you feel like, you know what? This is not for me, Spirit. You know what? I'm over here. I'm good. I'm good. Some of you are saying, I'm good on my own and I get plenty of love from the people around me and I don't need romantic love. But there's something about this that it's like you notice that it's absence. You notice its absence. Let's find out why the Five of Pentacles is here. It could be somebody, you notice their absence, whether they're in your environment directly or not. You're feeling their absence, perhaps, or this person feels your absence. Ooh, we have a Tower, y'all. Clarifying this Five of Pentacles. There's some sort of sudden realization happening the first 10 days. Oh my. We have another Five of Pentacles with the Strength, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And the Tower. Good Lord. This could be somebody that both of you turned your back on each other at some point. You might have a situation coming back around, leading you back to something. It may not be physically back, but there could be an energetic return of something here. There's something that you were attracting that you may be worried it has an imprint of lack to it. This is fascinating to me because it's mirrored. Whenever I see a double energy, it's not just you feeling this way, it's the other person in the equation. You could be wanting to build something with somebody, but you're responding from this place of, it's not going to give me what I want ultimately. And Spirit's saying, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Maybe it's something you're revisiting, Scorpio. This is interesting. I got to clarify this Tower. Why is this Tower here? We're going down. I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole. What is going on here? Now we have a King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. You may have somebody that you dealt with who felt like they weren't ready. And for whatever reason, it wreaked havoc, I'm hearing. Or not havoc, but block. There's some sort of blockage. Whoa, all this wanted to come spilling out. I'm not taking it, y'all. It's way too many for a shorter reading. There's some sort of blockage. And you're going to be faced with a decision point here. I think that's what you're not seeing coming here. You've got something that it's almost like, yeah, there's two people that actually are missing each other. Well, this may apply to some of you that are in partnership. And it also applies to people of you who are single, who are actually looking at a situation and wondering, okay, It's wanting to shift the energy. There's some sort of powerful shift in the energy of romance, and it's not expected. You may have felt like it's going to come, but you actually maybe thought it was going to come in the form of somebody else. You're like, what is this person doing back here? Knight of Swords. Scorpio, you got somebody coming rushing in. Wheel of Fortune. It's a destined exchange of energy that's going to bring out a lot of emotional fulfillment. Ten of Cups. I think that Eight of Pentacles, this person's coming back because they had some work they needed to do to get out of an energy, a blockage of energy emotionally. They were in a period of not being prepared to meet you in an authentic way. Now, if this is somebody you're having problems with, if you've had a little bit of what feels like an emotionally separated time, there is a powerful shift in the energy going on here. Someone's facing their fears because they see happiness with you, fulfillment. I mean, Ten of Cups, their perception of this has changed. Someone was going from a place and period of time where they didn't see the value in this, or they didn't see the potential in this. And now I think they're looking at you and going, I still care about you. I still want to experience this. I still value this. You could have had someone who was afraid of committing. And you said, you know what? if you can't really fully give me what I want, need, and deserve, you stood up for yourself, some of you in the past, and you denied this person. Some of you have somebody coming back. This feels like someone who wants to make a return. Let's get some advice. They had some lessons to learn. It could be a King of Pentacles, somebody who has strong earth placements. They want to work with you. Temperance. They want to bring balance back to this. Whether it was, it doesn't have to be romance. Two of Cups is here and romance is in the air. But for those of you who felt a very strong connection with someone who could have been a friend, potential friend, there's a shift. Interesting. Yeah, they had a lot of challenges and obstacles to overcome. 5 of Wands. Now, if this is somebody you've been dealing with, you're overcoming whatever challenges and obstacles and blockages that have created some turmoil. There's been upheaval. There will be upheaval coming in. Now we've got an Emperor coming in. This person showed up as a King of Pentacles in the past. They're coming in as an Emperor. Someone who's ready to manifest, to take charge. We have strong Aries energy now. There's somebody coming in, Scorpio, that is they're not done. They're just not done. They're not done learning from this. They're not done trying to put energy toward this. Yeah, they want to renew this. This is some sort of reunion after a fallout with somebody in your life. They're manifesting you back. You might hear from somebody. The first 10 days is going to set off this chain reaction of events where if you've been blocked from communicating from someone and you both feel like you had to turn away from each other for a period of time, I see some powerful shift here. If anything, to communicate, I mean, this person means business. If they were unclear in the past, they want to celebrate coming back together with you. Their head is on right. I just heard their head is screwed on right now. It was not... They weren't coming from the right place in the past where they, honestly, I keep hearing, they didn't see your value and your worth. And I think you stood up to this person and said, you know what? Be on your merry way. And you were right with it. You were right with it. You decided, you know what? If this isn't going to, if they're not going to come in and offer me something of value and they're confused, you're standing in your Queen of Wands energy, male or female. This is you staying empowered. Staying true to yourself. I feel like you've been holding on to this energy though, and you've been feeling this person's absence in your life. There's some sort of powerful shift here that both of you are manifesting where it's where whatever energy you met in the past, you've changed a lot now. Both of you are coming from a definitely, it's like when you meet somebody and the conditions aren't quite right. And then you part ways and then the conditions align and you can't help but kind of get back on that timeline. This feels like some sort of pause. And that pause is you're coming out of that pause. I got to get more on this. Why is the Magician and the Emperor showing up here? We've got a lot of major arcana with the Emperor, Magician, Strength, and the Tower all here with the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Wands. Someone's... regretting the decision they made. Now we have Justice. Scorpio, this is I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting chills all over my body. There's something coming into balance that you don't expect. Some right being made wrong. Something that was not a feeling of achievement here. Something is, it's almost like, yeah, someone is not happy with the choices they made in the past. They're like, you know what? I made a mistake. Someone feels like they made a mistake. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, and Justice. There's something unjust about the choices this person has made in the past. And I think that they want to come in and they want to have a conversation with you. It's going to set off this chain reaction. They want me to see this rainbow again. I told you, I saw the 2 of Cups when I started reading for you. And it came out, the first card. The most difficult part of a situation is over. If you've had a difficult time coming together with somebody and you have not felt successful, you needed to take some time, both of you, to heal, to come out of this place. It's like both of you may have looked at the situation, at each other and looked at everything that could go wrong from a place of lack. And when you encounter a new experience or anybody in your life, especially when it comes to love and romance and a choice, and all you can see is what could go wrong or it's like if you want to manifest a negative reality, you will. Both of you did it in some regard. In some regard. Don't lie to me. We can do this where we're like, well, I've been burned in the past and I don't want to get hurt. And I'm going to look at the potential red flags. It doesn't mean you ignore them, but if you overemphasize them and you don't even give this person the opportunity a chance, some of you didn't even give this opportunity a chance. I feel like it was more on their side. You can reverse the roles, you cross watchers are tuning in. Someone didn't give this a chance. And now there's like, dang it. Others of you, this is someone you've been dealing with and you have felt unsuccessful bringing this relationship into a place of fairness where you don't feel like both of you feel like something's missing here. And what it's going to require of you is to get very honest. Justice is a very strong energy of fairness, of equal give and take, of balanced energy exchanges. And what is it that both of you need to do in order to come back into balance with each other? Well, it takes, let me put my ego aside because ultimately this makes me very happy and I have things that I'm learning, but ultimately I want to celebrate this union and I want to enjoy this. Let's get a message here from the Keepers of the Light to help you. The first 10 days of I want to say the first 10 days of Scorpio. Scorpio. There's so many players showing up here when it comes to zodiac signs, so you be the judge. But we had a strong Aries come in. There's Libra energy here. There's Gemini energy. There's a lot of communication going on. This could very much be influenced by Mercury retrograde, where something's coming back again for you to review, to reassess, to reevaluate here in a connection. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Look at that. It's all about the heart chakra. There's something that needs healing in your heart chakra when it comes to divine union. You're working through something here, Scorpio. Healing with someone else. Where you may have had a negative point or purview. So did they. You both share this energy of, seeing. This is when we have our gripes and our grievances towards others that we need to shift out of because it's only going to create more of that. That's all it does. And I've fallen prey to this too, where I no longer see the soul in a person. I see everything they've done to me. Don't hang on to the wounded victim mentality here because it's going to shoot this opportunity for actual happiness in the foot. And I think that you've been doing that with this person, whether they're new or existing or old or whatever the circumstances are around this connection. Now is an opportunity for divine healing, the first part of December, to lay these grievances to rest. The world can seem overwhelming to you, and it's okay to retreat to a safe space every now and then to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to serve others or share your healing with them, but please ensure you are filled up with light, love, and energy first, so that you are not sacrificing your own development for others. This is what you may have been falling prey to in a connection or with someone you were just getting to know. Either they weren't doing it, you weren't doing it, but this is something you're learning from and learning about. I'm going to read this again. You may feel called to serve others or share your healing with them, but please ensure you are filled up with light, love, and energy first, so that you are not sacrificing your own development for others. You are surrounded by the healing light of Hilarion and the healing angels at this time, so that you can recharge and feel whole. Yeah. There's a healing going on between you and someone that you've been dealing with. And it's almost like whatever blockage there's been around the emotions flowing. We have the 2 to the 3 here in the cups of emotion. There's some sort of block that's been brought on by not fulfilling your own needs and strengthening the bond. Something's been hindering the bond. But there's a powerful, for some of you, this is a powerful comeback from somebody that you've had to turn your back on in the past. Let's get a message from the universe. All right. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. I told you, there's something around the timing here. If it isn't this person coming back, it's the energy that you still need to understand and work through. So the next time you are in your powerful manifestation energy and something is finally coming towards you again, maybe it's coming in sooner than you think. Spirit is saying that whatever unsuccessful love attempt you've dealt with, especially for those of you who are not in a commitment, what was right for you will not pass you by. Okay, Scorpio? So just because it might not be happening right now doesn't mean it's not going to ever happen. So this is a matter of start to see the good in your experiences, the reason behind them, and what are they all pointing toward. There's a lot of dot connecting going on around you healing what's going on in here, and then everything else will follow. But I am seeing that you have a strong propensity for romance in the first part of December and to heal some wounding around that. Okay? I hope this helped. Take care.